A huge thanks to Napa Auto Parts for sponsoring this video.
I've often wondered if it was possible to restore your own muscle car steering wheel. Well, today we're going to give it a shot.
This is the steering wheel that came off of James's 1968 Dodge Charger project. Whatever vehicle your wheel may have come off of, make sure to properly disassemble prior to your restoration process. In order to get the wheel prepped for paint, James takes a sheet of 320 sandpaper and etches the entire surface. In 1968, they offered 3 main steering wheel options for the Charger. They all featured a 3-spoke design in differing variations. There were a few varying button options that came on some of the wheels as well. This was mainly on the cars produced earlier in the year due to carryover from the cars made in late 1967. When he's happy with his overall sanding job, he follows up with 600 grit sandpaper to give it a nice smooth finish. Once your sanding process is complete, a final surface cleaning is necessary for proper paint adhesion. I'd recommend lacquer thinner or acetone. James goes for Dawn and his kitchen sink.
What are you doing?
I'm cleaning the steering wheel.
In the kitchen sink?
Yes, seems like the right thing to do. Okay, now that we have the steering wheel all cleaned up and it's dried, I did use my kitchen sink. Don't really recommend that. Probably want to do that outside, but it was dark outside, so I went inside, used the kitchen sink. The next thing we need to do is use our plastic adhesion promoter. We're going to cover the steering wheel just like we were spray painting it with spray paint. We'll need to let that dry, so I'll probably let it dry overnight because it's kind of cool in here. It's not too bad. I got the heat lamps on and it should stay around 55 to 60 degrees in here. Shouldn't be no problem.
Having the correct paint for the job is key to the longevity of the color and durability of your steering wheel. We are using Duplicolor products we found at our local Napa Auto Parts store. They have a great variety of body working materials like sandpaper, body filler, prep products, and of course paint. Whether you're a novice or an expert at paint and body, Napa Auto Parts considers us all a part of Team Napa. Next time you're fixing a scratch on your bumper, changing your brake pads, or restoring your steering wheel, post it on your socials with the hashtag Team Napa so we can see what you're wrenching on.
Now that we have our adhesion promoter applied and it's dried, I've let it dry overnight. Now we're going to put this trim and bumper paint on.
We gave it 2 even coats of paint and then let it dry overnight.
Okay, so the color really turned out really well on the steering wheel. I'm very, very happy with it. But I'm having some thoughts like it may not be durable enough. So what I'm going to do is do some clear coat over the top of the color. Now there's 2 different options you can do. You can go get you a can of Duplicolor Rattle Can Clear, and it works really well. What I'm going to do is actually spray this with Automotive Clear because it's going to make it a lot more bomb proof when I'm doing those donuts. Blowing out pretty good.
Okay, back at the shop. Let's go see how the steering wheel turned out. Oh, let's see. Oh, that's pretty nice. It's kind of shiny. Huh, that turned out really nice. Now we just got to get Caroline to finish up the horn ring and we can reassemble and see how it looks all together and get this thing installed on the Charger. Not this Charger, the red Charger in the other bay.
What do you want me to do with this?
Can you powder coat it for me?
Sure.
Hey, Caroline,
Yeah.
you got that horn ring done?
Yeah, hold on. There you go.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's up with this color? I thought we were chroming it.
Went chrome, black chrome to black.
Interesting.
It'll look great.
It looks good.
Yeah, you'll be happy.
After a few days of sanding, prepping, spraying, and powder coating, we are ready for final assembly on the 68 Dodge Charger steering wheel. I'm not really sure how these colors are going to turn out on this wheel. The steering wheel itself is really shiny. The horn ring is kind of a satin shiny finish, and then we have a satin finished, I don't know what this is called. I think this is like a protection button or something that goes in the middle to keep the steering column from jamming you in the chest. But it's kind of got a duller finish. So it goes shiny, not so shiny, and then kind of a more dull finish. And we're gonna just see how it looks. At first I was a little concerned about all these colors really not going together, but this wheel really looks good. Let's see how it looks in the Charger. Okay, this is a big moment. Wow, this looks so good. This is really great. I think we did a great job. I am really excited to have a steering wheel in here. This is a whole different car with a steering wheel in it. I've been looking at it for so many years without a steering column or a steering wheel in it, it being incomplete. This is definitely almost makes it a car when it has a steering wheel in it. Onward to wiring this baby up and getting it fired up. Stay tuned for future episodes on this 1968 Dodge Charger that I've been restoring for like 10 years.
Hey, if you like this episode, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
You sound like the guy who's supposed to scare kids upon a Yeah. Go ahead, do it.
Oh, wow. You're gonna laugh hard on this one. And then, oh, please just say the words, James. Say the words. Stay tuned for future episodes. Stay tuned for future. No, I'm not doing that.
Why not? I'm the director. Just do it. You're the talent.